Welcome to the most heretical stream on the internet. I give you Wally1169.
Hello everyone, welcome to the stream and welcome back from Microtopia. Joe is here. Welcome in, Joe. Thank you for claiming first. How goes the Minecraft? I saw you were alive tonight. And then, let's see what else we got. A drink, that would be good. So in Microtopia last time we got to the polluted island and started to clean up some of the toxic that's there. And that of course yielded a bunch of new puzzles to solve, and we have partially solved those. We have more to do, I think. It's going. Well, that's good at least. So we're going to go ahead and jump in. I see at least one problem we're going to have to deal with, and probably more before we can kind of get moving. Here we are. Somehow these gates got confused or stupid or something. We're going to rebuild them. I don't know why it thinks it's flowing into itself. It's no different than the rest of these, and these are all fine. I don't know what the heck its deal is, but we're going to reset all these. This one's a 8, 4, and 2. Just do a reset on all of them. Eight, 4, and 2 counter. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Nope, that's not at all what I wanted. Goes back down to 1 before I get confused. 4 here? Yeah, they don't like being paired together like that, I guess, now. Well, that's unfortunate. Can I do something like this? Also, when did that change? Because it was working fine. No, I can't. Why don't they like that now? I think that might be a bug. That's unfortunate. Well, let's just enable one of them for now. I think. Do this one. It's the middle one, literally the middle of the road one. And we'll see. Maybe they introduced a bug in an update. Remember, we are on experimental. So maybe they introduced a bug in the update someplace, and we'll get it fixed by next time. Who knows? But yeah, that's unfortunate if we can't have multiple conditions on the same loop. Because I really liked that idea of having more or less smelting workers there. Okay, so what else we got? I'm thinking about redoing this to match more similarly to what we have over here. And if I do that, I can just do a copy of this and put it over there. We are collecting a crap ton of this stuff, though. And are we exporting that? We are. I think what we can do now, though, is we can actually, you can link to this one instead, and I can just say, hey, one of you shove over a bit, put a new catapult on it. That's over here in storage, Wally. Slinger, rather. Strange condition system. We need bolts. Man, freaking bolts. What's that? The logic conditions in this game are kind of interesting and different. If that's what you mean. It all kind of works out the same, but they're all a little bit. It's a little different than other games. So that one, what I want to have happen is that this goes to, actually I need to do it somewhere different, slightly different. This goes to here. And I want a decision made here with a stockpile gate. If this stockpile here has less than 30, then they go this way. And then they can come this way. Oh no. There we go. That way we can keep this one at least somewhat supplied, so we can keep our ants charged up well. Yes, I know that one's full. We need to export more. Or something. And I need to stop this one, I think. Shouldn't need it anymore. Let's take you back over here. I'll leave this here for now, but I'm not going to use it. So we're not going to dump these in here. And instead, I want these here to source from there. And this could become problematic if they're constantly targeting the wrong one here. Let's do that, maybe. Let's see how it works out. Okay, so we have our new polluted island where the toxins are. We need to do some different stuff with this. Namely, we need to not necessarily have the hazmat ants over here full time. We need to have just regular ones here and only have hazmat ones for the actual hazmat tasks, which is just going to be really this. These ones up here shouldn't need to be hazmat-y. So I want to do one of the new counter gate thingies here. And I think I was counting them over here someplace, maybe? Yeah, I wonder what happens if you chain these. Find out. Does that now stop your counting? No, it doesn't. Okay, good. I want to have just maybe one of them. Yeah, probably just one of them. And I want the other ones to come from here. And these will be the level 2 workers, which is fine. But I also want to work on this a little bit. How to make this work better. So we have these globs, which we need. They have to put in 15 of them, and then this machine runs for a while, and then they have to unload 3 of them, which it doesn't say, but they unload 3 of them into there. How to do this better. We don't have an unloader there anymore, they died. So we do need one of them. I would like to have multiple ants on this, but I want to do a better loop design here. Why are you not putting that into the machine? Oh, because the machine's waiting to unload. Yeah, okay, so drop it. that back. What's your... Did you just die? I think that one just died. I'm going to let you go until you die. Out of the way. Okay, let's figure this thing out then. I have an idea. Crazy idea time. So let's put you like this. So if there's stuff to load from here, then I want them to go around this loop. Something. We should also think about paving this island, but I need to get concrete over here to do that. I should really start chucking concrete over. Oh no, I can do the building thing, can't I? Yeah, I think I need to put another one of these stockpiles up here and put concrete, have them put concrete in it automatically. This is concrete, right? Yes. Can I adjust this a little bit so I can get concrete in there? What are we missing? Diodes. And glass. I thought I had diodes getting thrown over here already. I guess not. Maybe those should be added. But we don't need to worry about it because I can just do this with the diodes that I do have. Here they are. And the glass is here. Alright. Oh wait, that was over here, Molly. One thing at a time. Because you can actually be closer, which means I can do that instead. So they're gonna fill this up with concrete. It holds 80. And then the rest will go into there. And I need to have, okay, I have 2 of them already. Excellent. Yeah, this really doesn't need to have 4 of these smelters. I think I should take a couple of them out too while we're at it. Let's do that. Simplify this just a bit. All right. What that means now is that I can do a concrete thingy which costs 13, and then a bunch of floor tiles. Each costs 1. Once I have enough of this. Which I could force. I could actually force that right now, actually. Just do it that way. Because we can use... Well, smart dispensers can't, but we can use that stuff for either purpose. So, that'll be good. Let's put this down someplace. What orientation and angle do I want to have here? Maybe something like this. Put this down here. And then I can do all of this. There we go. I do that, it won't let me. Won't let me. Alright, let's redo these then. Because reasons. out of concrete, but that's okay. I can snap this way over here now. Yeah, beautiful. Then I can snap this guy in, like, in there. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to take this around, which I will put that there. If they are not carrying anything after this point, which actually needs to be a bit of an upgrade here. If they're not carrying anything here, then that means that we need to, let's see, not that one, this one, carry, not carry. Not carrying anything here, we go this way. It means there wasn't anything to carry. And then we, that's more foundation here. Then we take them around this way and have them load up in here instead. We can do this here someplace. Can you go there? Oh, you can. Even better. That plays to here. You'll pick this up. Come down to here. Then you go back around. Now I might be able to simplify this more. And have them loop here. Oh, I have an idea. Instead of that one going there, this one goes here. And I do another stockpile right in here. If they come this way and they're not, and they are carrying, wait, no, they come this way and they're not carrying. Why? They come this way and they're not carrying anything, then they loop around. Here. And they do it again. It means they drop something off in here. They can loop. If they are carrying something, then they come this way. That means that they filled it up. They'll drop that slime off in here. And then that'll get picked up here on the way back around again. I think. Also, why do we not have anybody on this? Do we not have any little guys being made? Did I turn them off, didn't I? Might have. Take a look. No, I didn't. Oh, yes, I did. I want to do a fancy counter. No, I can't do that either. How do I limit the amount of production of these little guys that I do? Besides one every 20 seconds or whatever it is. I don't want that many. But a timer gate would work, I guess. I have one standing here. Unless You timer gate this. But that screws with that, so I don't want that. One of you needs to get out of here. Although it might only screw with it until I fix it. Let's try it again. Timer gate there. If your timer fails, then I want you to do a different loop like this. How does that measure up? Okay, that'll be fine. I want you to only make a new one of these every 60 seconds. And then you can still age out if you need to age out. And this will just sit over here. Oh, I don't want that there, though. Maybe I should have done it on this side. Yeah, I should have done it on this side. Get rid of those. This back in. On this side, I need to take... You're not carrying... Then I timer gate you back in here. Like this. 60 seconds. And otherwise, I think I want to move this over. And you just go... Guess that's fine. Alright. 60 seconds. On the clock. That'll be better. And that way they can still age out. You can still drop that larva, and you get pushed out and you walk that loop. Yeah. And then you just aged out. And you can walk that loop. Till the timer runs out. And then you can add another one in. Okay, I guess that works. That works. Right, so then we gotta wait for these. You're making sure we have these, which we don't need all of. That's... I don't know how to control that otherwise. I'm just gonna do it. We're gonna need to allow for more ants here. I think. And then I need to have this going up into here. I need to age this out too. This is probably the best place to age this out. Although I should also age it out over here. Yep. I need 2 old gates on this. That one there. And this one here. And what do I do with them? I think I'm just going to take them to a recycler. Can I have a recycler here? I do, it's right here. Take them down here then. Nope, this one. I do need somebody to unload this. We'll have to pull another worker off of this line to do that job. I should probably put down some more floor tiles then. Raspian, don't panic. we need to get this thing emptied out before it gets too clogged up. Well, I think I'm going to move it up to here or something. What did you miss? Well, I am setting this up. I'm paving this and setting it up with another idea. How to manage making the fluid goo, whatever this stuff is called again. I can't remember. Panic. Exactly. And acid. That's what it's called. Yes. And so I have an idea here. I'll talk through that in just a second. I also set up a change the concrete smelting to put into one of these first and then into that. And that's what we're measuring on, so we'll always have 2 of them in here. I'm probably going to have to beef this back up again. I just took 2 of them out, but we're going to have to put them back up again because we're going to probably need to produce a bit more. And then I also tweaked this a bit so that we have a timer so we don't make too many of the little guys. What this will do is every 60 seconds, it'll let this ant in. They'll grab 1 grub, drop it in the machine. If they can't, they'll circle here. If they drop it and their hands are empty, then they come back down here and they wait 60 more seconds. So I only get 1 of these. Tier 2 larva, so only 1 Tier 2 small worker. Every 60 seconds now instead of every 20 or whatever this thing took. So I can adjust that timer now to limit how many of those I make. Yeah. I put a link counter gate in here so that we can count how many of the extractor guys we have, the hazmat guys we have. So that we only have 1 of them in here, and then we'll have regular workers up here. Well, we'll have tier 2 workers up here, not small workers, but workers. We'll have some number of them in this loop, and the idea of this loop is they come in here, they go this way, they pick up a goo if it exists, an acid goo, off of the line here. If they get to this point and they're not carrying anything, then they'll go that way. If they are carrying, then they'll deliver the acid and follow that loop until there's nothing here. And if there's nothing here, they'll follow this carry gate. Acid press will also irradiate ants. Now you tell me. Alrighty then, I have to put hazmats in here then. Well, that's fine. It can handle hazmats just fine. So then they'll go around this way. They'll grab from here, which grabs from this overflow stockpile first, and then they'll come in here, and if they have nothing in their hands, they'll pick up from here, drop off into the acid press. If they're carrying nothing, they'll loop back around this dispenser and keep filling this machine up with the 15 mold blubbers that it needs. Once they pass this without dropping something off, they'll pass this gate, and they'll drop it off into here instead, and they'll continue over to here, where they will pick up an output. Now, there's a timing issue here, where they'll end up not being able to pick up an output, and they'll go back around, and they'll try this again, and there'll be a couple of them in here. I don't think I can fix that, unless I give them a timer here or something. But that seems like more work than it's worth, so I'm not going to do that. So we'll do that this way, though. And so now we need to not have regular ants over here. We need to have these damn ants over here. So let's do this instead. No problem. Go into there. Maybe I move this like that, and I put this up into there instead. That'll be fine. And I really need more concrete. Gain time. All right. All right, we're making a tier 2 worker. And then we did one other thing too. Over here, we have now an abundance of energy. So I turned off the delivery of energy from this island here. I relinked these workers, these things here, so that they will pull from here instead. And I put a second catapult here on just this one line that feeds just this one box. Up and until we have 30, I put a bunch in there because of this was full. And I have this one linked to assemble these, to repair these pods. So, yeah. We'll see. Oh no, I need more here. Back this way. Nope, actually no. Back that way. You go back that way. I want to have one link counter here. And then I want that to go up here. Work this stuff. Yes. It actually should probably be a counter. Yeah, it should be a counter actually here. I'm gonna do this counter gate. But I have one in that loop at all times. And then the rest of them go up here. And deliver the goo. Let's see, I need stockpiles here. I see resin, I see iron, I see God only knows what else I see here. Scrap iron, scrap copper. Resin. I don't know what else I see though. Let's start with those. See what else you pick up. Alright, we unloaded that. And we are working on loading all this in. I'm gonna want more than this. I think I want 5 of them. Means that I'm gonna want more here as well. This is gonna fill up eventually. Wish you could click on this and see what's in the storage. That would be super nice. Is that just iron? Yeah, okay. It might just be those 3 things then. Looks like it. So I want to have kind of as many as reasonable in here. Doing this work. So maybe I don't need this counter. And I just let them all become hazmat workers, and I just do this. I just make sure I have one up there doing that. And I need to actually have an old gate for this one, too. So I'm going to do that here. And take it out to this line here. Or I guess I could have done it there and there to make it a little more whatever-y. That way we can old gate that one and it can be crushed as well. At least until we have... Although, really, that one shouldn't old gate like that. That one should old gate... back down here. And go straight into that. At least in theory. If hazmat's carrying mold to the acid... you told me to do that. You told me that operating the acid press would make them sick. Oh, I have hazmat's carrying mold. I see what you're saying. How the hell did that happen? You should have dropped off in there. Now we gotta watch them. Why do you not put... mold blubber? That's okay, thank you. Carrying mold blubber. Why you not put in mold blubber? Oh, I see why. Because I'm an idiot. That. Oops. Back that way. There we go, fixed it. Good catch, thank you for noticing. Yeah, the machine is running. They're just going to keep grabbing the same two and replacing them until the machine is done running. Which I'm okay with. It gives them something to do. Keeps them out of trouble. There we go. And then they can grab that and that. There comes the third one. Ooh, speed up lamps. That's a good idea. I'll need to have fuel for them, though, here. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's see. Can I fit them in, like, right there? Yeah, I could fit them in this line here. I could put them on the outside of this line, put them on the inside here. Oh, that's a good one. But I need to bring in some energy. I need to have a worker kind of on permanent duty with the energy. Oh no, that's pretty close to full. Again. What is it again? 392, yeah. Let's do this again. Let me do another catapult. Because this doesn't have the reach. We can't do that. You can't use one of these on a different island. So we need to have they need to have its own catapult somewhere. And you need copper and more copper. here. And here. Wait. Later. Find target to this one. And I just want one single ant in here, I guess. Although I should do a stockpile gate. A little crowded over here. What the heck is that doing? I don't think that's doing anything. But causing a havoc. I was splitting small workers off of the line, small workers off of the old line, putting them onto the regular line just to get put right back on the old line again, for no apparent reason. Let's do some more beacons here then, also. Let's see, 3 between, 1, 2, 3 there. 1, 2, 3 there. And these are short now of copper wire. Put that there for now. All right. So now this can get moved over here. This could get moved over there. This new one can get moved over here. We can have the bypass go out like this. Make sure you're not broken. Someone's not aligned properly. Yes, Realm Walker, welcome in. Go there. Everybody moving? Good. This can get moved over here then. Thusly. Oh, they broke something too, Graspian. Check this out. Wait a minute, it's freaking working now. Arg. This was 8. Okay, I don't know how that got broken. How that got fixed. Never mind. Kalzmar, welcome in. These were showing an X earlier, and I tried replacing them, and they were still showing an X. They were claiming that they were looping on themselves. I don't know how that happened. I think it's drunk. Been lurking. You come up here. do a loop-de-loop here. We need a dispenser. This one. Why? 'Cause I said so. It's weird sometimes. Yeah. No truer statement has ever been uttered. Do that. Do this, that, this, that. You'll just connect right into there. And then I can carry gate this. And that is... that can bypass back to there. And then we can old gate off of here and go down to that old line right there. Let's see. You are that. You are this. You are going in there. I need to also then do this. Do that one. Let's... Oopsie. Let's go with 80 in there. Why the heck not? Half full. Okay. Can I get a worker in there? Yes, I can. Yeet. Alright, now I can have another worker like this guy. I could have this guy do it. Could have this guy do it. Let's have this guy do it. Gonna be bored here soon? Nope, wrong thing. New buttons, new controls. Let's do this. And pause. And then I need you to have a energy storage right here. What are we missing? Everything. Copper and a plate. Many cows are uttered, though. True. We go there. This goes to this one. There. Plate I can just steal from here someplace. You are bolts. You are plates. Yeah, this one's gonna be walking around this loop anyway, so might as well give him something else to do. The only issue is, if it fills this up, then what happens? But eventually it'll get used because we're gonna put up a bunch of friggin' beacons. I might need more than one in here then. That's okay. Let's do transport, and we'll do one here. One here. These are gonna need light bulbs and other thingies. One in the middle. Ooh. Let's see. If one's there, 1, 2, we need to put that out here. 1, 2, 3 goes here. 1, 2, 3 goes here. There. I should have one here in the middle, but it won't fit. I have to do something different. And you do not want to milk a bull. There. Let's see. If you are not carrying, we do this instead. And then I can just do this, that, and this, and this. That might actually cover the whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What was it again? Light bulbs and wire? Yeah, that's what goes into beacons. Light bulbs and wire. I suspect I have plenty of wire. Strongly suspect. Light bulbs, on the other hand. I thought I just put a line in there. Did I put a line in there? Light bulbs, I have none. I might have some over here, though. Nope, that's resin. I'm carrying them back this way. Right, okay. Probably change that too. I don't have enough parts. Well, we'll see what we get out of it. You go in there. There's a lot of higher stuff. You have thought to add a radio storage to the ant crusher things. You can build up a semi-constant stockpile of building supplies. Oh, that's a good idea. Put them in here and then they can be used for building. That's a good idea. They're just a bit more expensive though. So I'd have to be wanting to do that, but yes, maybe. Let's see. Taking the hat off and putting on the caliber. And regular stockpiles are free. So, yes, but I don't know if I want to spend that kind of cash. Supply cash. Store as much as stockpile. Yeah. I'd have to put 3 in here then. But yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. But I'd have to put a lot of things into it. Okay, so we're just waiting on 4 more light bulbs. I have no other hat yet. Don't tell Jonathan. Alright, good. We have 4 of them marching here now. And the machine is running. That's good. Yeah, I didn't put a line in here. You are correct, sir. Alright, so we're just circling now. At least we have some beacons, which is good. Did the first ones we built first. Yeah, there's... Alright, there we go. Pick up your globs. Pressure, semi-constant supply, save a bit of time, but not in these games, a little bit get a lot. Yeah. No, that is a good idea, actually, on the recycler specifically, because unless I'm recycling those items into another production, they're going to get backed up eventually. And that's problematic. And we got a drop of acid thing done. So let's take a look at what that opened up next. Here. Dissolver. The device that looks like a faucet. It can drip acid onto a material to create a solution. Take a look at that. And then crystallite, which takes acid and something to make... Oh, glass powder to make... make that, and biofuel, which takes starch to make something. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if they always pull from radios first when you do construction. I assume it does, but I don't know. How many light bulbs? So we got to do something about the light bulbs. I also need to probably take this bypass out so that we can make some tier 2 science again. We'll do that now. Light bulbs. 3, we only need 1 more, I think. Yeah, 1 more. Oh yeah, they're zooming now. Yeah, there's a little soft spot right there in the middle. Yeah. That's true, so we'd have to... Yeah, that wouldn't work, because we don't use those 3 items for construction. At least not much. So yeah, we'd have to have something else. That's too bad. I like the idea, though. So... Oh, you need to have an overflow stockpile too. Forgot about that. Yeah. I mean, if I was going to do that, then I would have to have a big production here to handle turning those 3 items back into resistors, basically, because resistors take... Not resistors, that's diodes. Resistors take diodes and casings are resin only. And diodes are wire and screws. So yeah, we'd have to smelt the copper, the iron, and the iron. Then we'd have to take the copper, the iron, and the resin into wire, bolts, and casings. And then make new resistors. It's like a pain in the ass. Especially because we don't have much production over here. Let's see, you're complaining about a lack of light bulbs for some reason. Can't imagine why. So what's going on with light bulbs? Why are they not getting made very well? Is it just because production is a bitch here? Yes, it is. By having the radio towers as part of the items production build might be a better idea. Yeah, but I still have to get these items off of this island. Which is not something that I have planned yet. What if I take, let's see, blueprint, tile selector. What if I take this build here? And then I duplicate it. Over here. And I tell you to put that down. Drop it. Drop it. Get off my wire. And let's remove this whole thing here. Move that. Delete. Oh, that's not good. Move that. You're gonna reuse that one. Move this. And then take this again. Duplicate. Park it. Ah, dang it. I missed one. Third time's a charm. Can't put it there because you're in the way. Put it here. I took a smelter instead of the right thing, but that's okay. This gets deleted, this gets deleted, that gets deleted. All of this goes now. This goes in here. This goes in here. This goes in here. And then... is this one of the twofers? I think so. This was a bad one to have taken, Wally. You're an idiot. That, this. Snap that down there someplace. Snap this down here someplace. This there, this there. This goes here. That should work. Wait, you need to be linked to this stockpile. Less than 30, and you need 1. That'll work. Still just need that one more light bulb. Yeah, there's 100 in there, and I have it limited to 80, which means that we just have to wait for that ant to die, basically. Actually don't need this radio counter thingy here. A regular counter would be fine. Yeah, it's seems to be fast enough though. I mean, we're maintaining about 20. There's not that many using it, so I think that's why. If it's too slow, then I'll just have to add a second ant onto this, I guess. It's actually good that every ant is chucking a thing over here. They'll get used eventually. Yeah, we need light bulbs. We need light bulbs. We're getting taken right away by this. How damn many? Is that limited to 30? I do, so they're not taken right away for that anymore. They're going to this, which shouldn't happen that often, and they're getting flown out. It is so damn slow because it takes 3 glass to make one. Alright. There's that. Maybe, maybe not keeping up. That's keeping up all right. I just may need another ant in there, which means maybe increasing the production rate of the little guys. We get more of them in here. Do that as well. I do want to see though whether they're still speedy over here. They should be, maybe not in that corner, otherwise they should be. Was the glass in the jungle island? I have no idea. Not good either. There's not that much. I do have a few light bulbs here, but only 10. But I am flying them out, so we should be getting them from here too. If we have 10, so only if we make some. At the moment, we don't have very much glass coming in, so. Oh, how the hell do they have so many miners here? How did that happen? Yeah, but how do I have so many miners? Freaking copper. Don't need this much copper. How did so many miners get made? Why are you still loading them down? Oh, you're being counted on that. That makes sense, right? I'm gonna get you out of here. Yeah, we have no glass, we have no glass scraps, we have no glass, we have no more light bulbs being made. At least I can downsize it a little bit manually here. Okay. Now what? Got plenty of acid. Need to make these things. Link gates are good for controlling miners. Yeah. The problem is I need to come up with a better design for them because... And the way I could do it would be I could have any ants that are incubated here over a certain amount of miners just get dumped out onto the line. Otherwise I need to somehow come up with a way to stop this ant from continuing to raise more evil ones here. Could do another one of these things where I do the measurement and the yes no to allow them to continue this way. Yeah, I don't need to just control miners, I need to control the incubator. Or I need to just dump these incubated ants out onto the line. Dumping that out on the line is a problem because I don't necessarily want a crap ton of them getting made into light bulbs. Counter gate to the main loops with a not carry gate to divert to feeding the birthing pod. I don't know what you mean. I don't want them to count the number on the main loop. I want it to count the number on the mining loop. I don't really want more of these getting diverted down here. If I get those, then I get those from here. And I really don't want those either. Iron ducks, welcome in. Take that stupid hat off. Yeah, so you're started again now. How did you get started again? Because they all aged out. Some of them just died. I think I just need another one of these things. Counter not here. Measuring who's on this loop again. If I do that, wait, I can do, let's see, that's carry. Wait, that's not carry. If I do a carry gate here, or carry, and then I replace this with a counter, and then and then I do this out to there. And then I do like 3. And then once that's satisfied, then I want them to come back down here and into here. You aged out, so that was kind of a cheat method. But we'll get another one in there and we'll make sure. Actually, we won't, because this is only set to 1. So once this process starts, yeah. I think now, no, I think I want this set to, no, I think I only want it set to 1, because I don't ever want 1 ant in here. What I want to do is bypass this counter gate a little bit, and see what happens when we get in here. Inky Dusks, welcome in. Yep, it did exactly what I wanted. It delivered, it found that it couldn't go this way, so then it left. Perfect. Beer and pizza. Alright, so that will work, I guess, for now. Should really try to get maybe some of the copper off of this place. Use it elsewhere. Could fire it across like I'm doing here, but I'd have to redo this structure that I don't really want to do. Am I still flying over copper? I am. At least in theory. I am not. Oopsie. Divider. Go there. Did I turn that off, or did that just get broken at some point? Could be either. Yeah, this is full again. Means I probably have lost some ants in here. I have plenty of green energy now, at least. What am I doing here? Am I using... No, I'm not. Okay. In that case, let's, do this. Oh. Yeah, there aren't 200 in that anymore. That'll do. Probably. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 in that loop. Yeah, there's 13 in that loop. It's basically 2 per line, since I have 6 lines, and then one for repair. I may add another one into this too. May. Probably need to add more workers again in here. I have thing for that here. You're measuring 10 on the loop. I guess there are. Yeah, there's a bunch in there. All right, never mind. Are you actually collecting anything? You're not collecting shit. All right, you do that, and then that. How's toxic land working here? Still down here doing your thing? And you all are up here doing your thing. Don't have anybody working in there, which means that this will deplete. It looks like it had gained some because it's at 15 now, so we did gain a little bit in that process. Probably as this gets less, because then they don't have the little stops at each point, they get more done. Probably. Interesting that multiple of them can come up here to the top. No problem. Yeah, they don't move very fast over here. Watch. Creepy crawly. I should put another beacon in here. Means I need another light bulb and another other thing. Alright. That should help. And it'll even help you too, watch. But I'm gonna have to empty these out at some point. Alright, you're gonna age out. Means hopefully we're getting some more ants in here. Comes one now. We're probably not making... Oh, there's a bunch of them here. They're just... Timing is off, I think. Yeah, maybe. Maybe not. Is one every 2 minutes not enough? I have more. Your lifespan is 15 minutes, maybe? Your lifespan is probably 15 minutes as well. If I want to say I want to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minimum, then I need one every 3 minutes. I'm making one every 2 right now. Yeah, because I'm making one of those every minute. Yeah, I can use beacons on the recycling it. I needed them. I agree. I think when I have the blue ant or the blue energy in service here, I need to have this be a longer loop so we don't get as much blue energy. And then maybe I can just keep them running by having a little bit less. I don't know if that'll work well or not. We'll see. I don't really need you to stage up. I just don't want to have a bunch of yellow energy surplus, and I don't want to have a bunch of blue energy surplus either. I suppose the next thing I could do would be to set up a blue energy maker down here. Array like this one. And instead of shipping over green, ship over blue. That might be a good idea. Are you still only growing one fruit? You are. Alternatingly picking up a yellow and a blue. Yes, I could. You're right. I could do a divider there. Wait, that's not right. Actually, that's fine. It's unconventional, but it works. I could do that. No, it can't do that. We'll do that. It's fine. It works. You're already carrying a yellow, so you don't need to pick up the blue. And then on the alternate times, you'll pick up a blue from here or from there. Let's see how that does for balancing energy usage. At the moment, yellow is a problem. And I really just probably need to redo this area. Which I did mention wanting to copy this one and put it in there. So as these are consumed, is the poison area consumed too, or do we still need to deal with having these guys in this weird tentacle area? Tentacle area disappears? Okay. Could do the hazmat digger ant. That'll let me get at that glass, I assume. Random island scanner. We could get toward that. The lighthouse. Don't really understand what that does. Colossal stockpile. I actually have the stuff for that now. What was I saving up 500 for next? Iron decorations? Maybe. Did not work out what the lighthouse does? Maybe it's something on one of these other islands. With the random island scanner, maybe there's a dark one? Hazmat diggers need Gyne Mark II science points. Oh, good catch. Yeah, orange ones, yep. I think I'm going to do iron decorations. We'll take a look at what those look like. And then we'll work toward concrete decorations eventually, but those are a long way off. Probably colossal stockpile next, just for no good reason. And I guess I should unlock these and take a look at what they do too. We do need to get some more beaconed ants going. It might be worth beaconing this area next. Where are we at with light bulbs, though? Or not? All the scrap copper into copper and load it into the huge stockpile. It's not compressible, though. And then I gotta deal with that. Like, it's not a compressive recipe, I should say. I still gotta deal with it. Okay, blueprint. That doesn't help me any. Store it in larger stockpiles. Well, yes. Guess I could change that one around then, too. You're not doing anything anyway? Get out of there, then. What are you measuring? 120. Why are you not... Oh, because we don't have any scrap. We don't have any copper scrap. Yes, we do. So let's do this. Change its target to that one. Delete this one. And we can actually get our copper miner started back up again. We could also do some copper collection. That would be a good idea too. Let me check the copper circuit here. This one. Checking for 80 and 1 miner. That should be fine. So I want to copy the new smelting column style, although it basically is this. Dude. I'm going to shift this one over too. Wait, that's not far enough, is it? No, that's not far enough. Damn. Well, what I could do... Okay, so let's take you out of here. Get out. Disconnect this. And this. Move this for just a moment. Take all this shiz out. Zam. Move you over there out of the way. There out of the way. Blueprint. This. Copy that over to here. Delete this, delete that, delete this. Move this over here. Move this over here. Move this here. You can go back over here now. Done with you. Let's see, you're grabbing from there. You're here. You need to be a blueprint. Sorry, a stockpile gate. Move. Thank you. Go down there. You can link to this one and make 80. Or 120 even. 120 even. Yeah, I had somebody die here. That happened. Oh, because they're stuck. Fuck on it. Oh, no, this never linked. Or I never linked it. That'll do it. That's why they died there. Good timing on that one. Okay, so now I want another one of these. That's what I was doing this for. Now I have room for it. Doot 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 doot. Nope, nope. Okay. Now you're just trying to piss me off. There. Take this out, snap that down there, snap that down there. Stockpile gate. Actually, no. And you're not connected to where you need to be connected to. Go there. This should be linked to this stockpile. Less than 30. And I need a pew-pew thingy here instead of a stockpile here. Target that one, please. Ooh, fancy. Pineapple on pizza? And I have 2 light bulb makers. As long as I'm making enough glass to keep up with them, it should be okay. Alright, so I wanted to do some boosting over here. Let's put in a little area to do a energy storage. And that'll pull from here. Wrong button. Change my damn shortcuts. I'll go there. You can do that. We can do an old gate here. Should have put a carry gate on that first. Carry gate on that first. Yes. And then I just want a counter here. Going into that. Yolar. So you're winning. And then with these being made, we can put up some beacons here. The 3 in between? I don't remember. I think it was 3 dots between. Yep, every 4th dot. How's it going over here? This is full. Which I'm okay with because I do have the overflow here. But it's telling me that I need more ants doing this job than I currently have. Which I do now have... Why do we not get one in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. You've got one there. I think I need to have one more in here. I'm guessing this one aged out and came over here to be upgraded. Yeah, I imagine I could have more acid presses too. I imagine I could just have them all linear, and while one of them fills up, the other two are waiting, and then while this one's pressing, then the other two could be filling up, kind of thing. Yeah, I did think about that one for a bit. Because that is definitely a... but the other thing is, too, we're not even using this shit yet, so... yeah, it does take 2 minutes. So we could do some math on it and figure out how many we can actually support. But until we start using the acid juice, I'm not that... something-y. Alright, what are we waiting on here? Some flyers and some irons. Later on it becomes more important. Yeah, at that point you expand it. Not anything else we can do about it but that. We're gonna actually have 4 guides this time. That's good. I don't want to do too much in the way of that because we're still not making a whole lot of those. But yeah, that's a pain in the ass. Age 11. I don't know how stable we're being here, but we'll see. Blue energy is pretty full. Yellow energy is accumulating a little. And green energy, I'm okay with it not doing much because we have all this here. So they should be yoinking every time they circulate here. Should be grabbing that and going in there, but this is only for the spare. And I only have 2 spares. I thought I had 3 spares in here. Did I lose one? I probably lost one. And I don't have the light bulbs. Make more light bulb guys, but I can take one of them here. Add another spare onto the line. Might be useful. Actually, I probably should have put this kind of first-ish. Yeah. Okay, that can't move any more in that direction. I do that instead. And I do this. I put this up there. then everybody will grab one, except for the one going into this first one here. As opposed to just everybody who comes out of recharge will grab one, except for whoever goes into this first one. I might want to have another cast gate here. Looking for deadheads. Get them off the line and moving faster. Deadhead. You're gonna go in there, you're gonna make or drop one of these, and then you're gonna get out. Yeah. And that way you'll move faster here and not die on the line. Probably for the best. Yeah, I have 3 spares now. Okay, that'll work. Am I feeding? I am feeding blue energy into this. How's it going up here? Two resistors. One for you, and one for the one that's walking over here. Yeah, that actually works out pretty well. Having them throw their own over. Okay, I'm not exporting again. Let's do this, and then that. And then that. Let's see how stable this is. 266. I have a bunch in here, but that's okay. Still not really beaconing much. But we're increasing in light bulbs. Couple more here. Keep things a-moving. Eventually I should probably put some over here too. Although that might actually not be necessary. Out of resistors. Oh, we had somebody dead out. Because we're out of casings. We're out of casings just because they take a long time to make. And we don't have a whole lot of resin. Because they take a long time to make. Part of it is I gotta figure out a better design. I'm yawning. I yawn all the time. I need to come up with a better design for this facility. Let's maybe putter with another design for facilities here. We also will need to have 2 dispensers. That's important. And then we need to have an output stockpile. Okay. So, we could have... I would like them both to go by the stockpile, just for my own sanity reasons. Ooh. Okay. This could be closer. Need to old out. Looks very similar to what you came up with. I don't like how long it is, though. But I think what I should do next is push these out a bit. Might be a bit too far, but push these out a bit. Breaks things. I'm okay with breaking things. Gets the job done. Don't need that anymore. What if I do this and do that? Move this in. Or, even better, put this up here. Oh, even better. And then this goes here. Like that. Pretend it's mirrored. Can I move you up one more? No, not without tweaking that, which might be okay. Do that. Tighten this up. Oh, F off. Tighten that up even more. And I don't even need this then. The only reason I have that might be, though, so that I can have the old gate coming off of here. It really shortens our paths. Now that looks almost exactly like yours. Alright. So, if we do this... we do a carry gate here, of course. We do the old gate here, of course. If they have the carry gate, no, I wouldn't. And then you go back into there. And then I could have the feeder gate coming in here like this. So let's start rebuilding these damn things. You are making resistors. Oh, casings. Right. Let's take this out. Ah. They gotta fix that. That's a bug they gotta fix. Let's see. You guys get out. You drop. Get out. That up. Move this out of the way. This. Move this. I'm going to add another ant into this loop here, making casings. No, we need to get the resin up better first, which I will do in just a moment. 2 counter gates. I can just get that kind of thing. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Pause. Do 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 do. Big freaking mess. Do 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 do. Are they stuck? No, good. Okay. So and also try to make these fit a fit a number of tiles, which I think will need to be 3 by 3. Let's see, you'll go over here someplace. Or 3 by whatever, I mean. Okay. You there. And I can do this, this, that, this, that. With you over here on this side. And I should move it over by 1 more space just to center it. Good reason. Is that vertically aligned where I want it to be? Maybe. I want to test a little bit with the input here. And the carry gate component. Or, yeah, the carry gate component too. We'll go there. And then you'll bypass back up to there. Right? Yep. This will come in from a common position, maybe down here. We'll have like a counter gate. Counter gate here. Counter gate here. And these can come up this. And I think it's fine to back this thing all the way down there. Because this would go here, and I would like to have a little bit more space. Like, I'd like to have 1, 2 more spaces, at least. Let's back this down by 1, 2 more spaces. 2. 2. FU. 2, 2, 2. I'm gonna redraw this one. Easier. You. Other way. This way. That way. This way. That way. That way. That way. You go in here. Link it up. Push this up there just for no good reason, and that'll go into there for basically the same. This goes in here like this. We do the carry gate out this way, and then back into there. Old gate comes out here, down into there. Old gate comes out here, down into there. And then a stockpile gate is linked to that one there. And I made it spaced by 2 for symmetry reasons. Less than 30. I like that because for the blueprinting, I can select these 12 tiles, and I have a full blueprint, and I can tile it ad nauseum. Unpause, please. Get a couple of ants in here and see what happens. Having these super small loops is kind of paramount, and that adds a bit to the loop there, so I don't really like it, but also... Anyway, what the hell? Oh, you already got those, yeah. Other ant, please. Also, we don't have casings yet. Because we don't have resin yet. We do have resin, wait a minute. Yeah, we do. Looking for 30, you're looking for 5. Oh, that's why. You've got, oh yes, Gein's good. Got plenty of those things, so I need to do another version of this right away. Let's see, you. Drop it. Drop it. You've got 5 now. There. Nope, take this out. Take that out. Take them all out. Get out. Alright, let's do the same damage. Okay, everybody's still moving. That's good. I'm going to delete all this stuff up here. This test stuff. I'll move these up here out of the way. And I'm just going to replace the stuff that I copy with these. That way I don't have to do anything stupid. Blueprint. Copy there. And all I need to do is reconnect everything. Out of the way. Still moving. Stockpile gate here. Go back out again. This, adjust that. Everybody still moving? This goes into there. Except it doesn't. This goes into there. You go over there. You go over there. How did those not copy? You get deleted, and you get moved down here. Right, good. Next. Good. Let's make some more resin. It still take friggin' forever though. Well, no, actually they don't. It's only like 10 seconds. It's not too bad. But I just realized what time it was. So, we're gonna leave this one here. We'll have to boost this production a bit. Hopefully we can once we've got the resin coming in a little bit better. We'll take another look at more toxic related stuff, more pollution related stuff, and see if we can clean any of this up better. Maybe adding more of these, but until we're using this goo, I'm not that worried about it. And then it's really going to be just about trying to get this done and seeing what else we can get done with our science points. We've got quite a few of those now too. So let's find ourselves a raid target and get out of here. How about we raid Joe? Joe came and stopped by earlier. He's playing Minecraft. Let's see what he's up to there. So stick around for that raid so that you can be counted and you get some channel points. You get, and it helps the channel look a little bit better for having a bigger raiding party. This week, come back again Thursday and Saturday for more Microtopia. Also, stop by Discord, hang out, chat about games and technology, share some memes, and join us on Friday for Community Game Night. And then also check out the YouTubes. There's other content there that is not streamed, so you'll want to make sure you have them both if you don't have them already. But for now, we will raid out, and we will be back again Thursday with some more Microtopia. Thank you all for coming. Thanks for hanging out with me. And thanks for all the chats and the redeems. And I will see you all again then. Have a good one. Bye for now.